Tonight, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Miami Dolphins.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. And I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, an early season tilt. And when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet. And both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
They'll run for the first time now with James White. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
29-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Second down at 4. Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Heck, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
For the extra point.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Rosen off the play action. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
2nd and 10. They defer to White out of the shotgun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. He gets it to James White. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
We call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Dolphin football.
40-yard line.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw right away. That's complete to his tight end, Micah Parsons. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
47-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
The tackle made just shy of midfield.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
The ball carrier. He's across midfield.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
First down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That'll be complete to Breida. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Credit the Giants' defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
Dolphins 10. Giants.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Their own 24-yard line.
The New York set to take the field. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of 11, sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
That catch good for only a couple.
At the 26.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
To number 13. That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
A 3-yard loss on the play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. They're looking sharp, out early to a 10-zip lead and looking for more as they've got it 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Miami.
On first down, here's Breida. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A gain of 3, second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 40 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brought down at the
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Giants, nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now the backup, A.J. McCarron. Forced out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Tackle made right at midfield. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Complete to number 89.
These preseason games are big in the development of rookie receivers, and now their teams want to see if they're going to be truly NFL caliber. So oftentimes, offensive coordinators will call certain plays to see how they react. Give him a big check mark for that.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And that drive happened quickly, which is great because they scored the points, but now their defense has to come right back out on the field.
It is exciting, isn't it, for the offense to do that? The defense is saying, okay, that's cool, but let's not make it a habit. We need to get some rest sometime.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Now A.J. McCarron and the offense heading back onto the field. In second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates, find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
At the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Tackled at the 40.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now here's McCarron on 3rd. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Shotgun snap for McCarron. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
McCarron.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
That That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Miami set to take over. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal on their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Gets sacked. A loss of 8.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
Yeah, let's go sandwich. 43 for Mike.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. A gain of 9. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. But he's got it to Hearns. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Alan Hearns.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Goal, Miami.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. There, that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Alan Hearns there to make the grab. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's A.J. McCarron. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a 1st. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Throwing now is McCarron. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the contact.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. So again, they'll throw it with A.J. McCarron. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Fair catch made at the 13-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
1st down, Dolphins.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. 3 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started less than 1 month from tonight. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out.
Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
On the play. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he finds Howard complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
To Jordan Howard.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 more yards there and another first down.
1st down, Miami.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. This is Jennings. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Complete to Gary Jennings.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And this offense is running away with this one.
Remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown.
For the point after.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Fielded right around the 8. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down.
Mike 28. Mike 28. Come on.
From the gun, it's McCarron. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First and 10 at the 41-yard.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Out of bounds at the 46.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Second and 5.
And again, it's McCarron. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... He's got it! Hit the 15! Touchdown! Giants! Jared Cook! 54 yards! And it's for pride now, but the Giants do get a bit closer.
The kicker on.
And you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger body wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here, got into the end zone. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
It's second.
Good position to be in here, second and inches. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jabril Peppers, the former first-round pick, there on the coverage. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
All right, keep me honest here, Brandon. So they decide not to run the football again. They had 2 shots to try and pick up the first down, probably fairly easily on the ground. Now it's fourth down.
And we'll see if those decisions come back to haunt them. Here comes Peppers. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Giant football, first and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Throwing again on second down. McCarron. And he will find his man on the outside. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. McCarron on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
Now here's McCarron again. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. McCarron to throw once more. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big gain.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Completes it to Hearns. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And a Dolphin first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's at the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
First down.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Howard. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Jordan Howard.
That's a really nice, tough run, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A give to Howard. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And New York set to take the field. And this showing really not a good one on either side of the ball, but still 3 more preseason games to follow and a lot to play for here for the guys on the field now as they're hoping to secure that roster spot. Rosen on 1st and 10 and brought in by the tight end Cook. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
To Jarrad Cook.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Now Rosen looking to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at the 40.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now a pass dropped off here for James White, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Throwing again, it's Rosen. This is White on the screen. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Rosen to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Again, it's Rosen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. Again, it's Howard. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from...
There goes Allen Hurns. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Allen Hurns ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And this offense continues to pour it on. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive, and it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Leake will not bring this one out.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And certainly this not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Complete.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The Giants on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. It's complete. James White. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Rosen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. On first down, it's Rosen.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
They go play action. It's Rosen. Flushed out right. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
The score, Dolphins 52, Giants 13.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. It has been a dream start to the preseason thus far as they look to finish things strong in the 4th quarter. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 32.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Jimmy Smith, the one.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
2nd and 4 at the Giants' 34.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. On 2nd down now, it's Howard. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. They go with Howard again. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Makes the score Dolphins 55.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at at their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Rosen.
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Tonight's
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From MetLife Stadium, good night, everybody.